Hey designers, and welcome back to Transformation Tuesday. This is the day of the week when we're going to climb on the scale, so you're going to want to stick around. Welcome back, you guys, and a huge welcome to those of you that may be new here to DeeVine DeeZine. You've landed here on a good day because I'm going to step on the scale for you. I know, right? But that's what I do here once a week to show you guys my progress on this weight loss journey. But that's not all we do on this channel. We do all kinds of fun things. Take a few minutes, hop on over to the main video page there, and you can see a variety of all kinds of stuff that we do. Hopefully, you'll consider subscribing and staying around a while and joining our designer family. But for now, let's get on into it because I know you all want to know what's been happening with my weight. It's been a little while, 2 weeks to be exact. Today makes 2 weeks since I gave you guys an update on my weight, and there's a couple of reasons for that. The first week that I skipped, I was very discouraged, you guys, because I woke up that morning weighing exactly the same as what I had weighed the week before. Exactly. I was still at 210.6 that morning and was frustrated. I hadn't gained and I hadn't lost. I mean, it was just, dead even there. But because I didn't have any kind of loss, I was extremely frustrated because you guys will remember that like for a week or two before that, I was struggling and fluctuating a little bit on that scale, and it was just a frustrating day. So I decided that day not to film. Last week, I didn't film because I just took the whole week off of YouTube, all across the board, all the channels. You guys know I've got 5 channels here on YouTube, and I just was tired. I put a lot of time and energy and a lot of hard work into these channels every single day, and I just needed a little vacation. So I took the week off, but I did weigh anyway, nonetheless, last Tuesday, even though I didn't record it, and I got to tell you, it was horrible news. Horrible news. I got up last Tuesday morning weighing in at 214, you guys. That was an increase of 3.4 pounds, I think it was, from the week prior to that. And I've got to tell you, I was beyond frustrated. Beyond frustrated because you guys, those of you that follow over on DeeVine Health, you are seeing my food diary every single day. You're seeing everything that I'm eating. And how in the world that I had gained 3 point whatever how many pounds that was that week, it is still trying to wrap my mind around that. I still cannot comprehend that because you guys, there's a lot of calories that you have to consume to gain weight, and especially when you gain that much in 1 week. And whenever you add on the top of that I'm still exercising, still working out, still burning those calories, and still chugging along, like there is absolutely no explanation for it. Trust me. I have racked my brain. We have sat down together as a family, gone through everything that we know about nutrition. Of course, several of you have private messaged me concerned I'm not getting enough water. You guys, I'm getting enough water. I'm drinking a gallon of water a day. I just don't always show you that over on the food diary because I just feel like that's redundant. Like I'm not going to pick up the camera and show you every time I drink a glass of water, but I am measuring my water and I'm getting that whole gallon in every day. And yes, some of you are also concerned because you know that I've been working out with weights and that muscle weighs more than fat. We've talked about all that on this channel before. None of that is new information to me. I have been studying weight loss for a lot of years, a long time, and I do know that, but to gain 3 pounds and not lose anything, no, there is no way that I have put on that much muscle. I can promise you that. And some of you were concerned. You thought on that intermittent fasting that I'm starving myself. Obviously, you're not watching the food diaries because you know I'm not starving myself and that my calories are still right up there where they should be, between 1,500 and 1,800 calories a day. And yes, there were a couple of days that I went over that 1,800 calories, but then you'll also know from those video diaries that there were several days that I went under the 1,500 calories. So you guys know I like to keep my body guessing. So some days maybe 1,000, some days maybe 1,800 or 2,000. Just it all depends because it's a weekly total that we're worried about. How much we're burning versus how much we're consuming in a week. On the flip side of that, I had some of you messaging me that you thought I was eating too much, and you thought that doing the intermittent fasting was causing me to gorge myself at night eating too large of a meal. So, and I don't know, maybe you guys weren't watching the video diaries either, because I showed you exactly what I was doing and what I was eating. So we went from one extreme, some of you thought I was starving myself, to the other extreme, some of you thought I was gorging myself on that one meal a day because I was so hungry. I know there's been a little concern too from some of you guys, because on that vlog channel, for the food diaries on the health channel, excuse me, not the vlog channel, I have been showing you where I had some desserts. I had a cookie here or there, I had a piece of cake here or there, adding in a few little sweets here and there on some special occasions. I've told you guys all the way from the very beginning, even though I am cutting drastically out on the sugar and way cutting it back, I'm not going to deprive myself on special occasions or on occasions where I just want a cookie, because this is a lifestyle change that I'm going to live with the rest of my life. And to cut all that out completely and to feel like I can never have another cookie, I'm not going to do that, because I know I will be setting myself up for failure. I have to be able to give myself permission to have those things once in a while whenever I feel like I want a little something sweet. So I know some of you guys, and you thought that maybe not eating on the intermittent fasting was causing me to crave the sugar. There's only one thing that causes you to crave sugar, and that is eating sugar. So it doesn't have anything to do with the intermittent fasting or the dieting or cutting the calories. That's not what makes you crave sugar. What makes you crave sugar is eating sugar. But I'm not craving sugar. I had a few little sweets here and there just because I looked at it and I wanted it. But that is completely different than a sugar craving. Trust me, because I have lived with a sugar craving addiction almost my whole life. So no worries there, you guys. I'm not craving the sugar, and I haven't added so much back in that I've gotten all that out of whack again. I simply just honestly think, after a lot of reflection over the last 2 weeks, I really think that it just all is stemming from the longevity of that really strict fast that we did in January. You guys know about that. It was a spiritual fast we do at the beginning of every year with our church. And I had told you guys, even during that fast, that I knew there was a possibility that it could affect my metabolism, and I knew that it could throw my body into like this starvation mode thing where it would kind of hang on to the calories, and there's a big risk that comes as far as weight loss when you go to something that extreme. But for me, it is totally worth the risk, because it's a spiritual reason why we did that for the 21 days. And I think just coming off of that, my body was just a little confused and got a little ornery with me and it didn't want to cooperate. So that's where we were. I'm in a great frame of mind. I mean, yeah, I have to admit, for a couple of days there, I was like, forget it, this ain't working. All of you in the family can eat anything you want to, and you never gain an ounce, and I am not eating, and I'm exercising, and I'm gaining, you know. So that, yeah, for a couple of days there, I tell you, it really was super frustrating, but I'm not giving up on it, because this is a health journey, not necessarily weight loss. And keeping the good habits, no matter what the scale says, is what it's all about, you guys. It's what it's all about. I've said that from the beginning. So anyway, got up this morning. I know you're ready to find out. Got up this morning. My waist was measuring in at 37 3/4. That's exactly the same as what it was the last time that I brought you guys a video. And when I got on the scale, I was at 211.2. So that means I have lost 2.8 from last Tuesday when I didn't do a video, but from the last time you saw a video, I am up 0.6. So a little slightly, that 0.6 there, not sure how many ounces that equals, but up just a little bit from the last video, but down 2.8 from last week. So hopefully, whatever was going on in this body of mine, hopefully we're going to see the trend now to getting moving again, get some of those pounds off of there. The waist hasn't budged, but I can tell a big difference in my hips and in my legs. So I know I'm shrinking, and I know that the muscle is changing and the toning is all happening. even through all of that. So I'm happy with that. Here's my pictures from the very beginning. For those of you that may be new here to Transformation Tuesday, on the very first day, I was weighing in at 251.8, the highest I had ever been in my whole life, you guys, and just absolutely frustrating and disgusting, really, to myself. That's how I felt personally. That's what it was, and that's what I looked like right there. I had a waist of 44.5 inches. Today, I am weighing in at 211.2, and my waist is 37.75. So here's what I look like. This is the side-by-side comparison from the first day until now. And that is a huge difference. That's 20 weeks. That is down 6.75 inches on my waist altogether, and that is down 40.6 pounds, so almost 41 pounds down. So that averages, this is the 20-week update here, that averages out to about 2 pounds a week, which is a healthy weight loss that's sustainable for maintaining. So overall, I'm very happy with that. I am absolutely very happy with that. That means for the entire month of February, I have lost 0.8. I started the month of February at 212, and I'm now at 211.2. So I've lost 0.8 for the entire month. It's good that it's an overall loss. Absolutely. But every other month, you guys know, I was losing 6 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, you know, and then you have this month where you just flatline. I hit that plateau and just boom, I'm just like stuck there, but at least it's not going in the other direction. So happy about that. Just going to keep on keeping on doing what I'm doing. I'm probably, though, at the point to where I think I need to decrease my calories. Instead of keeping it between 1,500 and 1,800 a day, I think I need to drop it to between 12 and 1,500 a day, because the more you lose, the less you burn during the day with normal activities, and the more you have to restrict those calories while you're losing. So I'm going to try that this week. That's going to be my strategy just this week, just lowering those calories a little bit. I'm still working out. We walk 3 to 4 miles every day. I still work out with the walk at home videos you guys have seen over on the health channel. I've been pumping the iron. Yeah, I show you guys all that, so you want to subscribe over there. Gonna keep all that going and just see what's going to happen. Hopefully now my body's leveled back out. I'm still doing the intermittent fasting about 3 days a week and keeping that 16-hour fast going in there, and then the other couple of days I'm adding back in that extra meal, still restricting the calories though. So we're gonna see how all that works, but let me know, how are you doing? I know those of you in the group on Facebook haven't been very active lately. Neither have I. And so we need to get back active. Let each other know what we're doing. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing over there. Please, we want to know how you're doing so we can encourage you and you can encourage us as well. So there you go. That's my 20-week update for you today. It's good news. It really is. I'm in great spirits. I'm in a good attitude, and I am going to keep on keeping on, and I hope that you will do the same as well. I want to thank all of you so very much for watching today, and I want to remind you, you were created for purpose, so get out there and be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.